My name is Amy Sanders. I'm an SPD 500. In this video, we are going to discuss the IEP process. IEP stands for Individualized Educational Act and it falls under special education. First, we are going to discuss the parent and guardian involvement in the IEP process. By law, parents are equal partners on their child's IEP team, and as a parent, you hold the right to attend and be involved in any and every IEP meeting. IDEA lists parents and guardians as the first member of a child's IEP team. As a parent, you are vital to helping the IEP team understand where your child is presently so that they can measure and plan for their future progress. You can ensure that your child's IEP is developed and designed especially for them and that they do not fall under a standard set of plans. No one knows your child like you, and your intimate knowledge of your child's strengths, struggles, and developments are valuable to your child's IEP. Your student is also a vital part of the IEP process. IDEA requires that students be invited to meetings where transitional services will be discussed. If your child is referred for special education services, an evaluation will then take place. The special education law that I have referred to as IDEA means Individuals with Disabilities Educational Act. This law states that the assessment of your child must involve various tests and measures to determine whether your child has a disability. When a student is initially referred for special education services, a team combined of teachers, staff, and the parents and guardians will meet to discuss the reasons for referral. After the team discusses, they can decide if a student evaluation is necessary. If the team moves forward with an evaluation, they will then decide what assessments and type of testing will be needed to determine if the student qualifies for special education services. IDEA requires that parents and guardians must give consent before their child can be tested and assessed. All areas of a child's development are considered in the student's evaluations. Evaluations may extend over several days and are usually given at the child's school. However, it must be completed within 60 days of referral or it becomes void. Testing and assessments may include psychological and psychoeducational testing, interviews, classroom observations, behavioral assessments, as well as any other evaluations as the team sees fit. After your child is evaluated, a meeting will occur and the information will be reviewed. The meeting may have numerous people in attendance, but an introduction of all should take place. If you choose not to attend, the meeting will still take place and decisions for your child will still be made. If your child is eligible for services, that means they have a disabling condition that qualifies them for special education services. An IEP will then be put into place. If your child is not eligible, there are other options available. Knowing your rights as a parent or guardian will help you advocate for the best possible alternatives for your child. An individualized education plan, also known as an IEP, is a blueprint for a child's special education experience at school. The plan describes what services and supports the child gets. An IEP has many components. The first page will be the student's information and the IEP team. The second page will be the present level of educational performance. This will describe current skills and abilities along with any behavioral or social behavior. The third page will list annual goals that the student should be able to meet during the school year, and each goal will be broken down into smaller short-term objectives. Next will be the list of how the IEP team will keep track of the student's progress towards their annual goals. Any services and supplementary services such as aids or technology use will be listed next. Last in the IEP will be the participation and consent section. Participation will explain how the student will be included in general education classes as well as any state testing. The consent section is where the parent signs an agreement or adds to any part of the IEP. Lastly, we are going to talk about ongoing communication. Communication is key to a successful IEP. As a parent, you want to stay in contact with your child's teacher and IEP team to ensure their plan is working. If at any time you have questions or concerns, you may request an IEP meeting and meet with the IEP team. The more involved you are, the better you will know if your child's supports and services are working. Thank you for watching.